my name is Sophia the Shadowhunter, and today I'm doing my book review on Inferno, the last Dan Brown book. So this is my second time rereading the series, and I loved it just as much as I did the first time. This book was really good and interesting. It starts out Robert Lane is in a hospital in France. He doesn't know how he got there. He's got a gunshot wound, and he lost some of his memories of the past 3 days. He doesn't know why he's in France, so he's freaked out. There's this girl who takes him to the hospital because they say this person's after him. And what ends up being, she is involved in this thing called Inferno, which is a virus that's being released to make people infertile, because they believe that people being too fertile has caused the world to be unhealthy. There's too many people in the world. It corrupts the water and the fish and wildlife, and it ruins everything. So they think that it's wrong, and so she has helped this guy with this Inferno, that's the name of the drug, virus. And so she earns Robert's trust by lying to him, saying that people are after them and you're needed for this so that they can further their cause. She does end up helping him and telling him everything she knows. It was a really good book. I love the pace, I love his writing style. I love when Langdon's being so geeky and smart and intelligent. I love his character. I love everyone always makes fun of his tweed jacket. I love his Mickey Mouse watch. It's a great series. I loved it. I hope he writes another series. He does have 2 other books, which I'm planning on reading next year, so stay tuned for those. I hope he writes more. I haven't heard anything, but there will be a movie, excuse me, on the 3rd book coming out next summer, so I'm really excited about that. So anyway, so he's working with them, there's people coming after them, and he calls what he thinks is the American embassy because he's in France so that he can be protected. But when he's calling them, he's thinking it's his agency, it's his federal government, and it's not. It's people who are working with her. So one of the other characters, which I think is sad, but it's also very selfish for the reason why she's helping with the Inferno, this virus, is because she found out she was infertile at age 16 because of this thing that happened to her. So, this is a really good book. I'll rate it probably a 4.5, maybe a 5. This book was definitely, surprisingly, I did remember some things. I read this like last year, I think. So, I really liked it. I remembered some things as I was reading it, and like when I started reading it, I was like, yeah, I think she's bad. She couldn't get pregnant, and that's why she had to deal with it. So, it's just that his books really seem to battle with, and I love this, with religion and science. And I just love a mix of them. And it's just a really interesting, good book. Something else that's interesting in it is that, there's a plane part where people are trying to find it at the airport, and they disappear. It's weird because that happens exactly like that in the Da Vinci Code. These people are coming to find the bad guy, and they find a way to get out of the plane in a hurry without being seen. I thought that was funny that it was in 2 of his books. So it was a great book. His books are long, but for me, they're like the fast action-paced movie that you can't put it down. So that's one of the reasons I love them. This is a gorgeous cover. I love the character. I think that Robert Lane is probably one of my favorite book characters, along with all my other favorite ones, but he is probably one of my favorites. And he's one of my favorite authors. I just wish I would have read more of his books. But next year I'll be reading his other 2, so stay tuned for those. These books are really good if you like historical, because he does have real, what I also love is he puts real things in it, like real historical societies, religions, different scientific beliefs, scientific organizations, and churches and whatnot. So they're just really great if you like to learn. It makes you feel like you're learning, then you'll love this book. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions down below, ask me, and have a good week. Bye. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving.